This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube with a daily wrestling news update for you. WWE Hall of Famer Typhoon of the Natural Disasters, who went in the Hall of Fame last year, before Demolition, before Sid, whatever. He's Cody's uncle, nice guy. But you don't want to hear about this. His gallbladder exploded, how he put it, about a month ago. He was bedridden for a month, but he's given an update that he's back home with his wife using a walker. He says learning how to walk again. So he's been going through a very tough situation, and he's 69 years old now, so I'm sure that doesn't make it any easier. So I wish him nothing but the best. Some good news for AEW. It appears that WBD wants too much for Netflix to buy it. So Netflix, which is in bed with WWE, has pulled out of buying Warner Brothers Discovery, which I guess by making deals like the deal they made with AEW, they're very badly in the hole. They're trying to sell. But they're also partners with AEW. Apparently they own 10% of AEW. So if you wonder why AEW got such a good TV deal, it's because Warner Brothers Discovery is basically paying themselves. But if Paramount ends up buying WBD, it'll be interesting to see. I think they might, despite not the greatest ratings or interest in AEW, they might let AEW finish their contract, and it'll be interesting to see if the contract renews or not. By the way, I guess last night, more of this F Ice chants in AEW. It's become extremely political. And they're at the point they're giving away free tickets for Ring of Honor because people are leaving when they try and do them at the tapings. Nobody's staying for the shows. And they're having a hard time drawing, so they're taping Dynamite and Collision together and now doing Ring of Honor as a free show from a studio in Jacksonville. Why they don't just call Ring of Honor AEW, I really don't know. I don't understand it. Why not just put all your effort behind one brand? There's so many wrestlers in AEW getting paid to do nothing. I noticed today the Iron Claw is on Netflix, a movie that I really don't like, despite being a fan of the whole Von Erich story and being friends with some of the Von Erichs, in particular Lacey. Just watching the movie, I'm like, how is Kevin, Ross, and Marshall under contract and they haven't even appeared in like 6 months? It's crazy. Yo, back to you, sir. Bronson Reed got surgery on his bicep after hurting it on Monday. Man, would that ever be nice to get surgery that fast after a sports injury? Mercedes Moné is off wrestling in Poland. She, again, another one under contract to AEW. She's wrestling indies and taking a break from AEW. MJF was pulled from an indie show due to a scheduling contract or a scheduling conflict with AEW. One thing I don't get, if MJF is one of their most popular guys, why don't you use him on all the shows? I also hear Don Callis is one of their most popular managers, but he's almost never on Collision. It's like, how are you surprised at the ratings you get when you don't stack the cards? I don't know. AJ Styles, by the way, there was a rumor floating around that he might actually be retiring to go to AEW to have a very light contract and make a lot of money. He's publicly stated now that he is going to be remaining on with WWE as a coach. And he's satisfied with his 10 years of WWE. And considering himself retired. And maybe I beat him up so bad in that match I had against him in 2014. He just never fully recovered. There's a picture of me beating him in a test of strength. And then I pinned him not once but twice in the same night. By the way, some fans were, I don't know why it's not showing up, but some fans were telling me apparently Marty Jannetty didn't show up to an overseas autograph session that he'd been advertised for about 6 months. So Sorry to hear that Marty is still struggling. I don't know. A lot of people like saying every day that I'm gay. I mean, if you guys want to fantasize about me that way, go right ahead. It doesn't. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. Someone says Mercedes gets to take breaks from AEW after all the money they waste on her. Thank you, my friend, for the nice hat. It was a custom made hat. By the way, I caught some of JCW lunacy tonight. I will say that whether you like or hate Vince Russo or like or hate the Juggalos, it is completely different than WWE and AEW. It is another option. Yes, it maybe appeals to a certain amount of people, but I'm glad it's there. I'm glad it's not corporate, and I hope more options come up. I'm working on right now a big event for August 1st, and that is going to be another option again. And if that event goes well, I might do more, but I'm really excited about this August 1st one. Someone says they don't think Callis is popular. He's just friends with the right people. Well, I hear he's a Freemason, so maybe that's why he gets it. I never got Don Callis myself. I never liked him as the Jackal. I don't get it now, but for whatever reason, he gets a big push. Any more teases on who I'm wrestling? It'll be revealed soon. It's going to be a big show. And I hope that I'm dealing with some bureaucracy on it right now that's caused a little bit of a delay in finalizing being able to announce it. But very, very soon we'll be able to announce more information. And I'm really excited about it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you think. Do you think AJ Styles is really not going to go to AEW, or is he just saying that? Let me know in the comments.